Hello everyone. We have just installed Python and now let us see which IDE or code editor is the best for a beginner who has just started learning Python programming. If you Google, you will find that there are several platforms for Python coding. On the left hand side are the desktop um IDEs or the code editors. That means you can install them on your computer. Now, PyCharm is professional IDE for large-scale Python projects. Sublime Text and Visual Studio Code, these are the examples of some sophisticated code editors. And on the right-hand side, you will see that we have online Python coding platforms like Google Colab. Some of these platforms are best if you are working on data science or machine learning projects like Jupyter or Google Colab or Kaggle Notebook. But what about the beginner? The best platform to use is IDLE. It is the built in Python environment primarily designed for beginners. So once you get comfortable with IDLE, you can explore the other IDEs and the coding platforms. So we are going to cover what is IDLE, what are our window components, features and uses, why it is useful for beginners, along with the practical part. What is the full form of IDLE? Integrated development and learning environment. So what is integrated development? You need some tools to write the program, run the program, debug, and test the program. All these tools are available in one place. So IDLE provide all these tools. So that is why it is integrated development. And since it has a very easy and simple interface, so the learning process becomes very easy. That means you can easily learn the Python logic and the syntax. Is it free? Of course, it comes bundled with the Python software. Is it inbuilt? Yes. Do we need to install it? No extra installation step is required. When you install Python, the IDLE is installed along with it. And it can work without internet connection. How do I know that Python is installed on my computer? When you open Start menu, it is displayed like this: IDLE shell 3.14.0, where 3.14.0 is the version of the Python you have installed on your computer. So let's check. Click Start menu. In the search bar, you can just write Python or you can type IDLE. You will say that Python 3.14 64-bit. So this is the version of your Python. And along with it, you will also see IDLE Python 3.14 64-bit app. So when you click on this app, it will display the IDLE shell. So this is the window of IDLE shell. So here you will see the version of the Python installed on your computer, and it is 64-bit. And this shows that you're working on Windows platform. And this is the prompt where the cursor is blinking and you will type your command over here. So this is the code window, a shell window. Is there any other window also? Yes. So let's see. There are two windows, shell window and editor window. So shell window is actually the interpreter window. It works in interactive mode where you can write the code and you will get the instant output, or you may get some syntax errors. And it displays this prompt, which is simply called prompt or chevron prompt. So before we switch to editor window, let us see the working of shell window. Now this working is the functionality of shell IDLE shell is similar across different platforms like Linux or Mac. Only thing is that the appearance of the window may vary according to the operating system you are using. Here we are working on the Windows platform and it is Windows 11. Now we will write print. So this is our basic one line code. Print is the basic function. It is displayed in purple color. Put the starting bracket Then within the double quotes, write the message hello. It is displayed in green color. Close the double quotes and then close the bracket. When you press enter, it will display the output hello. So it is going to display the message, whatever message you have written inside those round brackets, and the output is displayed in blue color. So you will see that it the whatever you write is color coded. Now if I write print and then I write start the double quotes, and you will see that some help is being displayed over here in the form of tooltip. So when you write this hello, you don't close the double quotes and just close the bracket. So that will give you an error. So this is the syntax error, and it will display detected at line 1, and see it is highlighting that this double quote has not been terminated or has not been closed. Now if you write 3 plus 4 simple mathematical arithmetic addition operation, it will give you the answer 7. What if I want to write a 3-line code like this? A is equal to 10, press enter. B is equal to 20, press enter. Then write print, write the message sum is equal to, within the double quotes, put comma, and then write the variable name sum. Sorry, you just write simply A plus B, and you will get the answer sum is equal to 30. Now if I write PR and I press control plus space, a drop down is being displayed, and just choose the word print over here, double click it, and you will see print word has been automatically completed. So that is basically autocomplete feature. What if I want to, I have written this kind of program but in 3 lines. What if I want to write it in same line? Then you can write like this: A is equal to 10 semicolon, B is equal to 20 semicolon, then print, just let me write A plus B, and it will give me the answer. Press enter and you will get the answer. Now if I say name is equal to input, so input function is used for getting input from the keyboard. Enter your name, then put semicolon and say print, write in small case and say hello within double quotes, comma, the name variable. So it is asking for the input. So just type your name and then press enter. It will say hello John. But there is a problem. These are just 1 or 2 line code. If I want to write a long program, it will become very difficult writing that program in the idle shell. Suppose if you want to write a whole program on Fibonacci series, which will involve at least minimum 10 to 12 lines, then we will use code this editor window. So you can write long program and save them in a .py file, that is .python. This is Python file with extension .py. Then you can run that program. The keyboard shortcut is F5 and the results are displayed in the shell window. So let's see this. We will you can even copy paste. So if you see right click, you have getting that options copy paste. So if you just click this, you will get these options: copy, cut, as well as paste. One more thing before I open the code editor window. If you go into this options and you say get the option configure idle, you may find that the font size is too small or it is too big. So you have these different options over here. So we will just go for fonts. You can select the font and you can change the size from here. Like I can say size should be 22 and then say apply. So size will increase and click OK. Now let us see how to create a file. So click on File menu and choose New File option. So this is your coding window. This is the editor window. Again, it has got some menus. It just looks like as if we are working in a notepad, but it has got some various options. Like this is the option to run or execute the program. So let us write the program over here. Let us write a loop. We'll say count is equal to 1, and we say while count is less than equal to 5, then put semicolon, put colon. So this is the while loop. And when you are working in this editor, the indentation will matter. We will look into the aspect of indentation in future videos, but there we have to leave some space over here when we write the next line. So don't worry, even if you are not familiar with the while statement, our motive here is to learn how to create a file and save it with .py extension. So we'll write print, write count, and then we will increment count by 1. So this is the simple program. Can you guess the output? It will just print the values from 1 to 5. Now we will save this file. For the first time, choose save option, and it will ask you the folder where you want to save the file. So we want to save it on our D drive. So just select the folder Python scripts, and you can give the name to the script. Like I've given the name count dot. You can write the .py extension, and remember here it should be Python files, and then click save. So the file has been saved, and you will see that the this is displaying the title bar is displaying the name of the file. Now, if you make some changes, the star will appear over here. It means that there are some changes which have not yet got saved. But since I have not written anything meaningful, I'll just delete this. But since something has been changed in the document, so I need to save it. So just press Ctrl S again. Now you can close this window or keep it open, and we will, first of all, we'll run this program from here. So we'll not close this window. So we'll say run module, and see we have switched back to idle shell, and this is the output of your program, and it says here that it is this count.py file, right? So this is how we saved. Features are simple interface, colorful syntax, autocomplete, and it also has a debugging tool. So it's perfect for the students who have just started learning Python. Thank you and happy journey learning Python.